What's up YouTube? This is Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op and I am here with Epic Manager, and this is a sports manager classic JRPG mashup from Mana Void Entertainment. You can currently find this on Steam, and it just released not long ago, and I've been playing with it a little bit. It's really an interesting game, but basically what it is you create your own adventuring agency and you have to manage that agency, but you also go out on these the quests, so you're playing both sides of the fence. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just jump right in and play the game so that you can kind of get a taste of it. What I'm gonna do is hopefully make it through the first year so that you can kind of see what it's like. Astraeus. The peaceful land you know now was once a worn-torn battlefield between the many kingdoms of the realm. After the kingdoms were unified, the resulting peace left countless soldiers without work or pay to bring home food for their families. Out of necessity, some decided to create adventuring parties that would travel the world in search of quests. But unscouted quests, dim-witted adventurers searching for glory, and mismanagement of equipment led to many gruesome deaths. That's when the first agencies were created. By governing these agencies with a centralized association, the adventurers were granted rights, paid contracts, and certain even grew to become celebrities. All the while, agencies were taking all the credit and stuffing their pockets with incredible sums of gold. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like any good story, it starts from humble beginnings. In this case, the annual rookie draft. The Ironmark triplets. Cassius. Okay. Oh my, a last-minute manager showing up for the draft. Welcome to the annual draft, Rook. I've got to ask you a few questions before the draft begins. Let me grab a pen and paper. Okay, so what's the name of your agency? Someone just took the Giggling Gorgons, so think of something else. 8-Bit Co-op. Primary color would be purple and green. And the pattern, we will just go with some slope lines. Confirm. While traveling on the road, you see a merchant being attacked by a swarm of angry goblins with spears. What do? You charge the goblins with whatever weapon you can find. You wait until the goblins leave, then try to heal the merchants. And you cast a sleep spell on the goblins, then run away. You try to kill them. Interesting. Finally, we need to know what your motivations are. Just don't try to answer anything typo that would show you're a bloodthirsty dictator type. The AAA usually frowns upon that type of behavior. For your service to the crown, the king has offered to grant you the reward of your choice. What would you ask? To become the richest noble in Astraeus? To become the most glorious warlord in history? To distribute the riches amongst the poor people of the realm? Okay, now I'll tell you. I've watched several playthroughs, and most people are doing the philanthropic one. No, I want to become the richest. Excellent. That's all the questions I have for now. Oh man, I should be totally on stage right now. The draft is about to start. You have the third place pick too. Nice. Go take a seat. Welcome everybody to the Astraeus Adventuring Association's Rookie Draft. Today, all of the newly licensed managers will take their first step towards becoming Epic Manager. Now without further ado, for the first pick we have the Warring Wombats. And the first person always gets the Shovel Knight. They have already chosen the Shovel Knight. Excellent choice. I believe there's a lot of jealous managers in the room right now. Now, who got lucky pick number 2? Let's see. It's the Giggling Gorgons. The Rogue Legacy Knight. And within seconds, they chose the Rogue Legacy Knight. Oh, look at those lavish colors. And now the third pick, we have our last-minute newcomer agency. Who are they going to choose as their first contracted adventure? Now, there are tons of choices. You have damage, you have rogues, you have rangers, you have druids. I typically pick a tank first. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a warrior. This one's Sharp Dresser. 5% to all stats from equipments. Starting is Intimidate. Let me see what this one has. That's a paladin. Physical weakness, no thank you. Let me see if there's another one. Nope, I'm going to pick this guy. This guy. He's a Sharp Dresser. And he said Noble Shield. Okay, so 8-bit co-op, Sharp Dresser, level 1 rookie. He's a warrior. He has a 24-week contract. Epicness level is 5. And he starts with potions of healing, mushrooms of physical resistance, and potions of AP. Bing! Okay, so there is a crash course. It's 7 pages long. I'm not going to read all of it to you. We're just going to go through and start from here. Okay, so basically, this is where you can go and check on your league. This is where you look at your quest logs. This is where you look at your roster. This is where you set up your party. Boop. This is where you look at your inventory. This is your level. This is your research points. This is your fame, your number of quests. This is how many people you can recruit, or your recruits in your roster. Ooh, let's not go too far up there. This is your gold. This is the number of portals. This is the god. This is the week in the trimester you're in. This is your scout points. This is your quests that you can quest prospects. This is your recruitment panel, your portal panel, your merchants, your staff, your intrigue. We'll get into all of this later. Your reputation, your contracts. Right here is where you end your turn, and this is your party, your current parties, your quest objectives, and this is where you can do your research later. So as your agency grows in fame, you'll obtain agency levels and research points, and they can unlock perks. Once you've gained enough fame, you'll also be able to buy your next license along here. So, and we'll go through all of that later. So let's go ahead and do our next, let's see, select the party we wish and deploy. Down here, once you deploy it, these are your actions. You can move, you can camp. You camp, if you camp on a, where you have a portal, you can get rid of wounds. You can teleport to another place where you have a portal, or you can disband your party. But we're going to go ahead and move to where we have our next quest. For now, simply click on End Turn so we can get to that quest. And let's move. We follow a set path between things. This is the D20. That's what determines if you hit a random event or not. Are we there yet? Nope. Let's skip other actions and simply end turn to reach this next capital. If it's gray, they're the capitals. If it's green, they're just, or brown, they're just byways. Okay. Every time you find a capital, that's 25 fame. This is the title. This tells you it's a capital. This is combat, and it's what faction. It's unscouted, what the threat level is. This tells you what the summary is. We've received a letter from Hildrick Ironmark's representatives, one of the king's 3 sons. and he has triplets. He's currently warring for his claim to the throne and has nobles and the merchants in his pocket. They've prepared a test to see how our adventurer can fare in combat. Meeting him can unlock jobs for us in the future. And the quest rewards are 750 gold, 25 fame, 75 experience points, and 1 accessory. We can scout the quest, and that gives you information about the people we would be fighting, but I'm going to just go ahead and proceed, because it's a pretty easy one. This gives you a little bit, 6 more pages of how to fight, but we're going to go ahead and fight. This is our little dude. You have options. This one is a basic attack. This is used as items, so you can go in and use an item. And this is your skill. You'll see at the top it says Intimidated and AP. The AP is your attack points. These are your attack points up here, these little pips. But I'm going to go ahead and just basic attack him. Whoop. And that little finger right there tells you whose turn it is. Now this right here, you can just focus to get more attack points, because he doesn't have enough to do an activity. Oh. What does this do? Intimidate. AoE. The warrior releases a shout that shakes the enemy to the core. But I have enough to do 2 attacks, and that should kill him. Unless he dodges, which he does not. So, yay! Did you see my little guy? He goes, yay! Victory! Meeting Hildrick Ironmark, Midgard. Under the gaze of Hildrick's quartermaster, the adventurer made quick work of his sparring partner before making his way towards the meeting. As he enters the great hall of Hildrick Ironmark's mansion, he is quickly escorted to a conference room where Hildrick Ironmark's second-in-command, a knight named Sir Craig, is poring over a large map of Astraeus. His gaze rises to meet the new entrant. Ah, the new agency's representative. Welcome to the headquarters of our one true king's young one, he says, tossing a bag of gold in the adventurer's hands. Here's payment of good faith. Hopefully your manager will not be swayed by the other Ironmark brothers and will pledge his allegiance to Hildrick, the one true king. That will be all. Sir Craig drops his gaze back to the map, and the adventurer is escorted out. This tells you, in terms of your agency, what you get. 750 gold, 25 fame, 1 reputation gained with what faction, an inventory item, that's the accessory that you got, and 75 experience gained. Okay, so turn 3. Now, every capital you want to try to set your portal up so it changes it from a orange circle to a blue one, because then what you can do is you can go ahead and port back. But what we want to do is we want to go ahead and click on recruitment and launch our campaign and get more people back. Oh, we got another warrior. Okay, so we don't want to pay 28 gold. We want to pay 25 for now. We don't want to pay 24. We're going to see if we can get him for 20. I'm going to see if I can get him for 22. Okay. Well done. Whenever possible, use your weekly scout points before ending the turn to perform important actions such as recruitment. Your party is now on an active waypoint. If you manage to sign new recruits, now would be a good time to add them to your deployed party. You should also use this opportunity to equip your party member with better gear if you found any. When you're done, order your party to reach the second quest. Okay, so down here is what they're talking about. How is negotiating your first contracts? Fun, right? You now have to keep an eye on your goal because contracts are paid on a weekly basis. If you can't pay your adventurers, the AAA will pay them that week, but it'll cost you some fame and they won't be happy with you. Also, don't forget the benched adventurers cost only 50% of their salary every week. So you go in and you add, let's see, Smart Breath, Blue Snout, And which one don't we have? We have Nova Sheed, Snooba, Smart Breath, and 3-Force. And you'll see they're loaded up down here. And the second quest is down here, so we're going to go ahead and portal. Oh, okay. It won't let me teleport down here, but... Oh, you're already moving your troops like a pro. Since your origin and destination both have active portals, you could have used the teleport command to fast travel your party, which we know I couldn't have because I just tried to. But whatever. This time, though, a simple move will do fine. Press the end turn button. Let's see if something happens on the road. Which, obviously, it kind of eluded that it was going to. As the adventurers venture off the road to find a shortcut, they come across a rope bridge dangling over a large chasm about 20 feet deep. Going around the chasm will take a few more days' travel and isn't really an option. The ranger believes that the bridge is sturdy enough to hold the weight of the party. What do we want to do? Okay. So we have a 30% chance to cross the bridge, or we can leave the bridge behind and head back to the road. This is where kind of like it has a flavor of choose your own adventure. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cross the bridge. Okay, so I need a 16. I always fail. Sluggish trait, and we obtained 1 wounds. That means that we have like a huge debuff to our health. Well done dealing with that encounter. You never know what to expect when traveling across Astraeus. The last currently active quest is nearby. End the turn now so we can complete it, after which I'll show you how to prospect some more. Okay, so let's go in, do this quest. Okay, so again, it's non-scouted, it's capital, it's combat, it's Hildrick Ironmark. The mayor of Haven has been having issues with a few rebels robbing the villagers in the dark alleyways. Hildrick Ironmark would like someone to intervene on his behalf. 1,200 gold, 25 fame, 75 XP, and some more job opportunities. So let's see what we got, and you'll be able to see what I mean about the, look at the health, 25% health. Okay, so we have a priest and a mage. We should be able to make pretty short work of them. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, try to get them up to their bonus. 27 to their extra ability. Oh, he punched the snot out of that dude. Okay, so that damage mod minus 100. Oh, I like how he sings. He sings when it does that. Oh. Oh, the AP is 8. Really? I'm not gonna wait for that. He sings. You hear that? Oh, that's funny. So, okay. 1,200 gold, 2,500 fame, 1 reputation, 75 XP gained. Okay, so our first guy has actually leveled up. So you can see that we level. We have to make a choice. We select a passive skill. We get either extra defense or added stun chance. Gains 15 resistance bonus or 25 chance to stun. Now this is for 2 turns, or this is a 25% chance to stun the target. I'm going to go with that because stun chance is always nice. And then they get to these stats, which is combat, agility. I know this is HP. This is intrigue, I want to say. But that's what we're going to go ahead and go with. But now that we're back here, real quick, before I end the episode, I'm going to show you, because this is one of our portal spots. I'm going to show you, you can go ahead and camp. You'll notice down here it does say camp, end turn. Oh, I have to complete my current objective. Oh, this objective. You'll see where the question marks become active quests. And then I will end the turn. And it says -1, but then it says random encounters. The party is sitting by the side of the road for midday lunch when someone appears before them in a puff of purple smoke. He seems a bit confused for a second and looks at you. Hello, my name is Wabio. I'm the member of the Magi Arcane, and today is your lucky day as I need a bit of gold and have a wondrous gift to offer in exchange. He gives a nervous glance at his surrounding and keeps going. For a mere 250 gold pieces, I'll make one of you gifted. You know what? I don't want to lose that much gold, but I don't want to turn it down completely, so maybe for half the price. Shucks, if only you knew you were talking to. Haggling. Haggling. Do I look like a chicken trader? +1 reputation lost with them, and the rude trait. So, oh well. And he took the gold, and he took the money. I mean, he took the money. He took the money. So, okay, with that, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. Currently, we are number 3, which isn't bad, because we're in the top 4. And I'm thoroughly enjoying the game so far. I think it does have a pretty strong learning curve, but I think it's okay so far. It's okay. It's interesting to learn the dynamics. There's a lot to learn, but once you get the hang of it, I think it'll be a lot easier. So, I don't know. I hope you come back to see the next episode. My name is Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op, and this is Epic Manager by Mana Void Entertainment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Take care.